Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Harith bin Abdullah from class 3I and my teammate is Mohamad Hanif Syazwan bin Muhammad Marzuki and Muhammad Farries Hazieq bin Fauzy. We are from group 3 and today I would like to do a tensile test experiment. The apparatus that we need in this experiment is a ruler, a spanner, scissor, a piece of wood to provide a thick layer between the spanner, a permanent marker pen, a pair of gloves, a stapler, a cutter, white cable, an aluminium wire, and a piece of paper. And lastly, a load with a mass of 1.25 kg. First of all, we need to put on our gloves. To protect our hands from getting injured, we must wear it properly and make sure it fits snugly and not too tight, as it will make us not comfortable during the work. Take our paper, as it will be our first material to be tested. Measure it using the ruler and then fold it 2 times. After we have folded, the papers will be separated into 4 different segments. Then we must cut one of the segments carefully using a scissor by following the lines that we have made. Then we insert the paper into one of the load holes and join it together by using a stapler. Mark 2 dots on the paper using a permanent marker and measure the distance between the dots before starting the experiment. Put the piece of wood between the paper and the spanner and tighten it. Then lift up the load, the paper and the spanner all together and leave it hanging. Then observe whether the paper will stretch or not. After that, repeat the process by using aluminium wire. Stretch it out to get an accurate measurement. Repeat the process where we mark 2 dots on the sample and measure the distance between the dots so that it is easier for us to observe the tension force acting on the sample. Tie the aluminium wire onto the load and make sure it is secure enough not to let the load slip out. Let the load hanging for a while and observe what's happened on the aluminium wire. Repeat the process of sample preparation, but this time use a white cable. Leave the load hanging and observe the tension that is acting on the white cable. Measure the distance between the 2 dots after the experiment and compare it with the distance before the experiment began and decide whether it is in tension during the experiment or not.